Landria Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live an awesome life. All right, so this is our Saturday morning meditation. And remember, I'm not going live because not everybody can come on at the exact same time. There's no such thing as time. I want you to remember that everything is happening all at once. Everything is one thing happening. We are not separate. We are the collective. Somebody said something about we are Borg. What the heck does that mean? We are energy. We're all connected. You can't escape that. We are one thing. And that is why it's so important for us to send positive message into the collective. What's the collective? We're all the collective. Everything is the collective. Everything and everyone. When you send positive messages, you raise your own frequency. Giving is receiving. We're not going to ask and it is given. We're not going to be focused on ourselves. What can I get? What can I get? That's a negative frequency. When you go to giving, you go to a higher frequency. You change this planet. There will never be a time when you have to figure out how to use law of attraction. Me, what can I get? Right? That's a lower frequency too, if used incorrectly. And all you have to do is focus on putting out that positive vibe, those positive messages, and what's going to happen is that you will realize that you are now receiving abundance, receiving joy, receiving peace, and therefore we are going to shift into a world, fourth and fifth dimension, where there is actually no lack. You never have to try and manifest anything from an egotistical standpoint of what can I get, how can I solve my problems, because there won't be any. And whatever comes along the way as human beings that is a challenge, you will not view it the same way. You will handle it and know that this is just part of our human experience and then move past it. And of course the gateways of everything open up to you. Why? Because you're not viewing anything as a problem anymore. And when we stop seeing the world as a problem and a challenge, and we start giving and loving one another as ourselves, as corny as that may sound, that is the critical key to why you're here and how we're going to raise the frequency of the planet. And that's my whole mission. All right? There is no ending to energy. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. You are one energy. You never die. You're going to go into another place where you're going to learn more lessons and look at what you did or didn't achieve here. So get busy. We have got a lot of work to do, and it's not about what car you get or what house you get. It's all going to be part of the human experience, but it's going to come from a place of giving and love and peace, and all abundance will flow because there's no lack. There's no lack in the universe. There's no lack on this planet. Whatever lack appears to be in whatever someone's reality has been man-made, created. Man and woman are what have, let's just say, stifled, limited ourselves, self-limiting beliefs. And if that's what you believe, it's true. Why? We get the chance to choose our own reality. If you choose to be limited or come from a lack, or you think you have to sit and meditate to get something to come to you, law of attraction, everything exists right now. Everything. You get to say, I'm limited or I'm unlimited. You get to choose. I choose unlimited. How about you? All right, we're going to do our meditation, and the whole purpose of this is to get your mind off of any problems you have, any struggle, suffering. That focus is actually fueling and creating it. We want to get you off of that. You're manifesting more of what you don't want. When you switch over and you think of everything and everyone besides yourself, you'll become lighter and you'll realize this whole world is challenged. This whole world struggles, and that you want to send those blessings to everyone, because when everyone's happy, so are you, because we are one collective. You are one. It is you that you're sending this message to and receiving it at the same time. Again, there's no delay in anything. There's no going there and coming back. It's one thing happening. So let's send that beautiful positive message this morning. And no matter when you watch this, do this meditation. No such thing as time. It works. You're going to raise the frequency. We're going to keep doing this until we go into our fourth and fifth dimension, which we actually are already going into, are in. If you're not, it's not too late. Get yourself off of you and start to realize there is a huge, much bigger picture. The day you transition off of this planet, are you going to feel good about what you did? Is that judgment or that nasty comment or that angry look or that nasty thing you said makes a huge negative impact? Is that going to be important? Or are you going to stop yourself and realize that's at the root of the problem of humanity? Is not being in the present moment and loving one another the way we should, and knowing that that other person that you think is a problem, that job, that relationship, whatever it is an aspect of you. It's an expression of you. And there's other expressions that may not be so happy with you, right? So, I don't know about you, but he without sin cast the first stone. It won't be me. Here's my stone. Dream. But when you dream, you can make anything happen. So let's do that right now. Can we send light and love across the planet? Now here's what I imagine, and this is you're gonna benefit greatly from this. People have done this, and they're writing comments and writing me emails of miracles that are happening. What's miracle? Amazing stuff. So they're not focused on themselves anymore. They're focused out here on the collective, which is yourself. But that's not what you're thinking of. You're saying, I want peace and love and abundance for all those people out there suffering. Last night I went to a charity event, spent a boatload of money on some amazing stuff to help children and species in Africa that are being killed because people are trying to survive, so they hurt the animals to try and survive themselves. All we have to do is help them, and this all stops. We want to focus on that. It felt really good. That room was full of love. We're helping one another. You don't have to win the lottery to help somebody else. You don't have to have a boatload of money to do it. It starts right now. So people are getting, focused on this and writing me and telling me that they're having healings and checks showing up and things that they weren't even thinking about. They were focused on that beautiful planet that we live on with all the other beautiful energies out there, many of which need our help and are willing to accept it. And it's up to us. You say, what about those people? Yes, well then here's how you can start right now helping them. Literally helping them through sending your healing, your light, love, abundance, peace. Let's do it right now. So I want you to relax. Put all your problems aside. You don't have problems. Do you have food? You don't have problems. Do you have a roof over your head? You don't have problems. Doesn't matter if it's your roof or not. Do you have a family? Do you have a pain in the rear family? Well, you have a family. Mine's all dead. You know what? We all have our stuff that we deal with here on this planet. I don't think it's good nor bad. I think it's just an experience. Can you just accept that? We fight being human, and thus we create a battle, we create conflict, we lower our frequency. Let's throw it out, ladies and gents. It's time for us to become the perfect light beings that we are. And when you connect to that, I'm telling you, it will blow your mind. And I know after we do this, I'm going to get a bunch of really cool comments of people telling me some amazing stuff that's happening for them. Don't do this because that's what you're expecting. Expect absolutely nothing. That's not a negative message you're sending. It's saying that I'm not doing this for the ego's need to get something. I'm doing it because I truly want to give. And that's a high frequency. And that opens the gateways to beautiful things for you and our whole planet. Imagine a planet. Right now, let's do it. Imagine a planet. Perfect. Imagine this planet off in space, glowing with white light. I even imagine it sparkling with crystals. The whole planet just sparkling. Joy and abundance, and it's just puffing out, just poof, puffing out. You can see the energy of white light and crystals just flowing off of the planet and going off into the universe, sending that positive energy, that positive message of light and love and abundance, because that's the highest frequency. That is the perfect frequency. And there's no dimension that can even encompass that. It's beyond our comprehension. And you can encompass this whole planet in that light. Send it out from you. You cannot be depleted of energy. It's just not true. Only physical energy can be depleted just because you're not focused on your true energy and your true self. And then that's endless. Endless. Youth, health, abundance, joy. Can we send all of that out? Healing, peace, and love to this planet. So let's imagine this whole planet enveloped in light and crystals. Imagine it absolutely joyous. If there's any feeling you could have, it would be laughter right now. Everybody laughing on the planet and dancing, smiling and hugging and caring about one another and sharing and giving. And there's so much giving going on because we all have so much that what we truly want to do is just give to each other because it feels so good. And then people are giving to you, but you're giving more out. It's just a giving fest of light and love and abundance. And no one goes hungry. And we're giving and feeding children and protecting one another. And there's no violence, so there's no one really to protect because we're not fighting for anything. We're not trying to get anything for ourselves. We're only giving. We only care about the goodwill of another one. There's nothing to fight over anymore, nothing to protect, because everyone cares about peace and joy and love to one another. That's it. That's the world we live in. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine this planet in light and love and crystals, enveloped in just beautiful, beautiful energy? And it sings. The planet does sing. NASA has detected a beautiful sound that comes from the planet, and it's changed. It's been changing. We can send it to a higher frequency, one of a beautiful song that's sent out to the universe. Other planets will hear our song and know that we finally healed ourselves. We finally grasped our unlimited powers and are using them in the highest possible way for one another, that we've recognized that we're just one energy, and how perfect that is, and how there never has to be any struggle ever again, and that we're on the most beautiful planet, absolutely perfect, beautiful planet, and that we're going to care for it. We're going to care for one another. We're going to do everything we can, and you can give every day by sending this light and love. Wake up in the morning and send light and love throughout the planet and healing. Blessings. Bless everyone. Bless the person who's crabby. Bless the person that's wronged you. We've had many miracles been shared through these blessings of light and love and healing to other people, and responses that'll amaze you that you never expected. But do it because you just really care and you want us all to be happy, and we deserve that, all of us. Send your light and love. Send your healing. Sit with this for as long as you'd like to. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Blessings to you, my friend. Thank you for joining me in our weekly global meditation and changing the frequency of this planet.